Hi, Steve with Brownells here, bringing you another gun from the vault. Today, it's my personal 2.5-inch Smith Wesson 686 357 Magnum. Now the 686 is the L-frame that was introduced back in the early 80s, along with the 586, which is the blued version. This one's special because it is intended for carry. It's a 2.5-inch gun, as you can see. It's about as compact as you can make an L-frame. I've left the original grips on it. But let me show you some things that are special about this gun. First of all, let's make sure it's empty, which it is. This is a 686-4. And the -4 is the last of the series that still came with the old hammer and trigger. As you can see, I've got a hammer nose here instead of the MIM hammer, which has an internal firing pin. I've also got the little stud here that keeps your cylinder from coming out when you eject your empties. And that's an integral rib on the later models. In fact, I've got a later model here, almost the same gun. And that's the rib I'm talking about there. Another thing worth noticing is the new versions are smooth on the back, which some people prefer, some people don't. Mine, the -4, has the serrations on the back, and I think they look pretty good. They feel good too. The only real modification I've done to this gun, other than an action job of course, is that I have cut it for moon clips. Maybe you can see that cut in there. So this is a 7-shot gun that takes moon clips. Now, it's often been said that optimism is defined by a guy that carries a revolver and speed loaders. Well, it's not so much the reload I'm worried about, it's the extraction. So you can see when you go to eject 357 Magnum, the 2.5-inch gun has the shorter ejector rod. That's all the ejection you get. The nice thing is if you're using moon clips, you grab them. If one comes out, they all come out. So it's primarily for extraction I like the moon clips. Although having an extra one of these in your pocket's kind of a nice thing to have too. Now being a 357, of course you can practice with 38s in this thing. You shoot mild loads, very fun at the range. Easy to shoot. All in all, it's everything I'd want in a carry revolver. It's a little on the large side, so maybe in the summertime when you're wearing thinner clothing, it might be a little much. You might want a K-frame or a J-frame instead. But during the winter months, I mean, there's no problem at all keeping this concealed on your person. Now, for a lot of folks, the L-frame is a little on the heavy side. That does make it a lot easier to shoot and manage recoil with full loads. It will never be as small as a J-frame, but if you're shooting heavy loads, this is the gun to have. So for those of you out there that carry a revolver concealed or open carry, let me know what you think of this particular gun and the pros and cons. I really like it. It's kind of my ideal gun. But if you feel differently, I'd like to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again when we bring you another gun from the vault.